Okay, so the Great Zimbabwe Marathon, as the name suggests, it's a Masvingo event. So the main reason why we chose to go to Masvingo is number one, because we are from Masvingo and both of us are from Masvingo. So when we thought about the idea of the Great Zimbabwe Marathon, I'm a long distance runner myself, though I am not at a professional level, I'm a social runner. So we've been to many places going for marathons. We've gone to Nyanga, Manicaland, we've gone to Victoria Falls. In all the major cities in Zimbabwe, they've got a run going on. And those are very popular runs, but there was nothing back home. So I said to myself, as a captain of a club, EastTV Elite Running Club, why not try to start something back home? That's when we then came up with the idea of having the Great Zimbabwe Marathon, and no name was befitting. It just had to be the Great Zimbabwe Marathon because it's going to be great. It's going to be one of Zimbabwe's greatest marathon as well.
All right, so let's put things in perspective. You're in the 4th year, next year will be 5. And generally in the 4 years, how has the participation generally grown in terms of the runners that have come through, and even just the quality of runners that have come through?
Okay, one thing that I have noticed is the southern region is not very active in sports. I think it's something that we are also working on trying to change. It's the culture, the fitness culture in that region. So when we started in 2021, we had more runners coming from Harare going to run in Masvingo, and we had less than 50 runners from Masvingo that were taking part. And I'm talking of an audience of 300 runners. But as we continued to do the run, we have seen the numbers grow. And this year we had an Africa Day run, which was exclusively for Masvingo runners. I promise you we had more than 200 runners who came forward to run. So it also shows the growth of the interest in the region. It also shows the participation even at corporate level, because we also had companies sending people to come and run. So as we continued to grow, as we continue to move with the Great Zimbabwe Marathon, we are also seeing growth in participation, both from social runners, from companies that are taking part through sponsorships, through sending runners to come and take part. So yeah, we are very optimistic that we're going to get there. Yeah.
All right, Royal, you've been running for quite a number of years as well. Tell us your involvement with this particular marathon and what you're looking to achieve in particular this year.
Yeah, I think like Luther has mentioned, the Great Zimbabwe it's in its 4th year now. So the idea was, we said, okay, for the local runners in Masvingo, we may try to capture them, we may try to capture runners from different parts of the country, but we also need to get across the borders, because the same way we fly into Namibia, the same way we fly into Zambia, Botswana, running races, we also want some people to come from those regions to come and run a race in Masvingo. So my involvement now, I was given the role of the Great Zimbabwe Marathon race ambassador, and I've been pushing 3 countries in the Gulf to come and visit Zimbabwe. I'm talking of runners coming from Doha, Qatar, runners coming from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, we've got runners coming from UAE, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I'm looking at about 25 to 30 runners yet to get the number by the end of this month. But this is a sports tourism initiative that we are using to harness people to say, guys, visit Zimbabwe and visit the Great Zimbabwe ruins. I think I was looking at the statistics of the tourists that visit the Great Zimbabwe monuments. I realized that it's just a quarter of the people that visit Vic Falls. And I'm like, a lot of people would really want to know that you've got such a place, but how come there's no one that goes there? So that's where I'm coming in, and hopefully, locally in Zambia, I think we are going to have some numbers coming through, because I'm also going to Zambia to do a bit of marketing for this event. So we are really looking at a good international participation at the Great Zimbabwe Marathon this year.
All right, you are also talking about the quality of runners. You are also professionally running as a long distance runner. Many of us especially would love to see Kenyans, Ugandans and so on coming in. Is that also maybe something that's also on your mind to try and draw them in?
Yeah, I would say I've just mentioned that the race is growing. You start from somewhere, and also depending on the sponsorship that we get, it also attracts the elite runners, because surely if we are going to invite some runners from Kenya and Uganda and Ethiopia, it would be an honor for us. We would love that. So we are trying to work on our sponsorships, and we are trying to call the corporate world to invest in this marathon. And definitely, imagine if we can pay as much, we can invite those international runners to come, because it creates competition as well. I think for a proper sporting event to be live, you don't need the same people to be winning again and again. So it would be interesting for us to say, okay, we have got the prize base, and we want Kenyans to come, we want Ethiopians to come, we want Ugandans to come.
Oh, well, definitely. So, Lauren, as we're going to wrap this one up, what is your general motivation to everybody that's a long distance runner, that loves to keep fit, that loves to do that? What else can we look at outside of the run itself? What will be available as part of the day?
Okay, I believe running itself is an adventure, and this is a way of relaxing, enjoying, and having an exposure of different places. It's tourism. You know, when we talk of tourists, we believe the word only applies to internationals. But you know, how many times have you been to Great Zimbabwe?
Twice, right?
So,
Zimbabwe, by the way.
For Zimbabwe, which is something that we want to take away, because I know there are even people in Masvingo we have not visited the room visit. So we want to keep promoting the place. We are also going to promote other tourist centers in Masvingo. Do you know there's a lion park in Masvingo? There is Meteoriki Dam, across Lake Kyle, and there are Chokwe Mukosi, and there are a lot of water activities, just as good as Kariba. And there are also a lot of social activities to be done in Masvingo. So for runners you just have to come and enjoy the tranquility and the courtesy of the Karanga people. You know, people from Masvingo are the most hospitable people. It's a tourist attraction itself. So we're going to have a lot of activities around the run. On the race day itself, we are planning up a few entertainment features that we'll have. Not confirmed yet, but we are going to have something that will definitely keep you on your feet. So for everyone, we want to encourage you to register for the running camp. You can visit our East Elite Running Club page, or you can just get our contact details on that page, or you can give us a call on 0718 330 568, and we'll give you full information about the race. We also want to encourage our companies, the local players in Masvingo, even everyone who wants to have a reach in the southern region, because this is now, it's more than a sport, it's more than a race, it's a business hub. We want everyone to come and capture the running community. It's an industry itself. So you have to come explore and also enlarge your market during the race.
All right, well, we wish you the very best in putting together this particular race.
Thank you.
Obviously, we look forward to also being able to feature at that particular race as well. But thank you very much for joining us, Lauren, as well as Royal, and wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.